Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Cook Cook Cook. Hope you and your family are doing perfectly well. I'm sure that you love your tea time. So, what we bring to you today is a tea time snack, and it is something very unique. Not sure if you've seen it earlier. So, what we'll be making today is a sweet banana bonda. So, this is nothing to do with the vareka bhaji. You can see the recipe for the vareka bhaji here, but this is completely different, and I am pretty sure this is very unique as well. So let's go and see how we can make a sweet banana bonda. The ingredients that we'll be using to make our banana bonda are these. So I have about 350 grams of rice flour, and I have about 350 grams of mashed banana. This is the Kerala banana or Nendrapalam, also known as Etekapalam. So this is what we'll be using. I have about 350 grams of that. I've steamed it a little and then mashed it. And I have about 150 grams of rava and 350 grams of grated jaggery, and I'm also using about 10 to 15 crushed elaichi. So depending on the size of the elaichi, you can take between 10 and 15 of them. So along with this, we'll be adding a pinch of salt, a pinch of cooking soda, and oil to deep fry them. So these are our ingredients that we'll be using to make our sweet banana bonda. So let's go and see how we make it. To start making our bonda, I have my kadai on the stove, which is quite hot right now. So into which I will pour in our diluted jaggery. This is 350 grams of diluted jaggery. After you've put in the jaggery, we will add our rice flour. So just make sure to add a little at a time so that you're not causing any lumps. Once you've put in your rice flour, we can add in our rava. So even this we will add little at a time. After the rava is mixed in, we will add our crushed elaichi powder and a pinch of salt and a pinch of soda. The entire time that you are mixing this, make sure to keep your flame at low so that we are not burning these. Once all of this has gone in, we can add our mashed banana. This is 350 grams of banana that was steamed and then mashed. After you have mixed everything really well, that is our rice powder and our rava and the salt, the elaichi powder, the soda and our mashed banana well, and it has come to a doughy consistency, then we can turn off our flame and let this rest for at least the next 30 minutes before we can deep fry our bondas. Our dough made with the rice flour, rava and banana has been sitting here and resting for the last 30 minutes. So now we'll have to make small balls out of this. So I'm just using a small spoon to cut out a little bit of dough from it, and I will apply some oil on my hands, and we will have to make nice smooth balls out of this. Alright, so here you can see that we have our nice and smooth ball which is made using this dough. So we will make more such balls like this and set it aside, and then we can start frying. So now let me complete making all of these balls and then we'll get to frying it. Now that we are done making these balls out of our dough, we will get a kadai on the stove into which we will pour in sufficient oil to deep fry the bondas. Once the oil is hot, we can add in sufficient quantity to deep fry the bondas. And just ensure that your oil is at a medium or sim depending on your burner while you're frying them. You'll have to fry them until you have a dark brown shade. So that is when we can take it off the oil. Once your bondas have reached a color something similar to this, we can take them off the oil. We have a perfectly done bonda. So continue the same for all the others and we will have a delicious snack ready in no time. Our sweet banana bonda is now ready. You can see that it has a nice and dark brown color, and it is also crispy on the outside, and when you cut it open you can see that it is soft on the inside. So it is a nice crispy crunchy and soft snack to enjoy. So do try it at home and let us know what you feel about this. Thank you so much for watching and have an awesome day.